Hello.
This trade war,
I'll
though, was
try.
hurting
I'll
Americans. I mean,
try
our soybean farmers trying to
present
stop
you,
buying the soybeans. China
present
was withholding these rare
me
earth
for
materials that
you
you need for everything from
in a live,
smartphones
in a
to build
lifestyle in
submarines.
English,
What was the
in
crucial thing? I
English
mean, how tough of a
language for
negotiation was it?
English watches of YouTube channel and for people you want to see Russia today, what's happening in Russia, and and please send your questions. I'll try to answer you, maybe in English. I'll try to speak in English, and for your understanding, what's the situation in Russia today. Welcome to my channel, and we'll go forward. We'll go forward. Today, Russia's economy is a centralized, autocratic economy, concentrated by the chief directors from the Moscow. And they try to control all over the economy. No activity on business, on free business, free market is absent almost in Russia today. And so, uh, by means of by means of
You talked about those rare earth minerals. Of course, my understanding is
federal
about 90% of them come
federal
from China. That's their, yeah.
uh, center is controlled all over the borders of Russia. All customers, all business, all money traffic all over the Russia is controlled by the Moscow uh, Federal Service of FSB from the Russia center is controlled all over the Moscow, all over the Russia by the Moscow.
Is the world's
All the profits in hands of some families, and they control all economics in Russia. Now Russia no all concentrated. All economics of Russia is concentrated on sale of raw materials such oil, gas, forest, metals, and raw metals to abroad, and so Russia falling in a state of raw materials presenting in the world's market. Benefits of all are controlled by the Moscow. Vanya, hello, Mama. Vanya, hello. What happens with the people's life in Russia? What happened with the people's life in Russia? The salaries, they're working everywhere are very low level in Russia. Some about of $700 all over the Russia. The payments of retirements, some about of 200 or two and a half $500 in Russia. No more, no more. And there are some excellent people. They have more and more margins from the budget of Russia. It may be, but that's excellent. That's excellence. Excel, only excellence. The salary of the working class of the working people, some about of no, maybe in some places on a thousand and a half dollars all over the Russia now. Now. So we have very stagnation system, stagnation state of Russia's economy, uh, plus the war on Ukraine. The war on Ukraine is eating some about of the 40% of all over the product in Russia, all over the Russia. 40% of money is spent on the and war. But the Russians are, and the government of Russia by the Putin so now called this war in Ukraine as a special military operations. But that special operations now continues 3.5 or more than 3.5 years, and it's led to the the whole country in a sad state, stagnation of economics, and running out of free business from the USA and so on. We have in Russia military economy, and the salaries of workers in a war, some level of 3 or maybe $4,000 now. So young people are streamed in on a fabrication of weapon in Russia. It's very sad situation. It's very sad situation. Um, uh, and very low level subsidies for a retirement of roads and Russia, and bad situation of socium in Russia now. It's I don't know what's the future of Russia. I don't know. It's very bad situation. All the peoples are in a sad state. They are all busy by the bad minds, thoughts. No more. No more thoughts about the prosperity inside the Russia, and so on, and so on.
But for people that don't have 401ks or are not invested in the stock market, they've seen their grocery prices go up. Inflation. No, you're wrong. They went up under Biden. Right now, they're going down. Other than beef, which we're working on, which we can sell very quickly. So
send your messages. I'll try. Answer you. Alaska, hello. Alaska, hello. Send your messages in English. I'll try to answer you.
Just like eggs. When I first took over, eggs were double, triple, quadruple what they were. This was because of Biden.
Was you interested about Russia? I live inside the Russia, in Tatarstan Republic, and I see all over the Russia what's the happen inside the Russia. Sense about economics, science, technology, and so on.
Domestic issues, but just if we could stay on China for just a moment. One potential flashpoint with China, probably the potential flashpoint with China in the coming years, is over the issue of Taiwan. The Chinese military is encroaching on Taiwan's sea lanes, its airspace, its cyberspace. I know you have said that Xi Jinping wouldn't dare move militarily on Taiwan while you're in office. But what if he does? Would you order U.S. forces to defend Taiwan? You'll find out if it happens. And he understands.
Send your questions about Russia.
Why not say
I'll try to answer you about Russia's inside the Russia, about economy, about the science, about agriculture, about the roads, forests, about people's their life and salary, and their thoughts about the world, and so on. Send your questions, please.
But they understand what's going to happen. And
Questions is very on my live stream.
With President Xi, you posted on social media that you instructed the quote Department of War to start testing our nuclear weapons immediately. What did you mean? Well, we have more nuclear weapons.
More people try no more TV inside Russia. That's incredible situations. What is they watching in Russia TV or radio or papers and magazines? No more readable. It's lying about life in Russia. So peoples of Russia try to seek the information on the internet only, internet and so on YouTube, TikTok. TikTok is very popular all over the Russia. Such social networks as Facebook, Twitter, available. On some part, the WhatsApp is crashed in South Russia by the Roskomnadzor. It's just net controlling services in Russia. Then, what do you think about this Ukraine? I see your questions. Ukrainians are very brave peoples. They have fight for freedom of Ukraine and try to be with the United States and the other free countries such as the European Union, Europe Economic Concession, and so on. I'll see what's happening in Ukraine. There is very terrible situation and war and rocket battles and drones and drones downed by the Russia. They are brave people. Yeah.
According to me, we have the best, and I was the one that renovated them and built them during a 4-year period.
The war of 3.5 years, prolonged war. It's very sad situation. It's very bad. Was very bad. On my opinion. Then I'm from Russia. You're very cool. You're good people. You're strong. Thanks. Go forward. Really clear mind and free understanding. me, I'll try to be a free people by my free understanding, and I'll try to see all over the world by my ears. I'll try to have my own mind all over the happening in the world.
And on that, you talk about Ukraine. In August, you rolled out the red carpet for
Send your
Russia
questions.
in Alaska.
I try to answer you about Russia, what's happened in Russia, inside Russia. So, my favorite season, awesome. Platon, look, my favorite season is awesome, autumn. Now it's autumn outside in Russia. Now in Russia is very sad situation concern of the gasoline, because of some about 40% of gasoline is wrapped by the drones of Ukraine, and so uh, mm, uh, there is a deficit of gasoline on many regions of Russia. Also, the open border in Russia are Chinese border, Kazakhstan border, Georgian border, but other borders concern of Russia are closed now, and so more people try to escape Russia for more reasons. They try to live in a free world, in and have high salary, prosperity, and good life. That's the cause of the preparing for escape the Russia now. Send your questions. I live in Russia, in Tatarstan Republic. I'll try answer for your questions. Send your questions. If you don't understand what I speaking, you may switch up captures on YouTube and auto translations into language you wish, and that's available on a YouTube. Welcome. Send your questions. I'll try to answer you. I live in Russia in a village. There is bad roads. I have not not good. It's now so good auto and try drive by them all over the around. I see. I see more. Understand what's happened in Russia. I watch Russia. I'm looking Russia. I meet more and more peoples of Russian world, the men, the females too, children's, what they doing in school now, what's the salary in Russia, and so on. I'll try to answer you. Send your questions, please. I'll try to answer you what's happening in Russia, inside the Russia. So you will be know and understand Russia and how we live in Russia. Welcome. No, that's my first dream in life, right? In lifestyle in YouTube. And so I'll be, and now we're finishing our stream. Welcome.
25,000
We
Americans.
have a
Every
last
single boat that you
10
see that's shot down
seconds
kills
of life,
25,000 on drugs and destroys
10
families all over
seconds,
our country.
and I'll be
We'll talk about
finished
immigration in a moment, but I just
this
want to talk about the scale
stream.
of
I'll be
military
finished. I'll be
operation
finishing.
around
I'll
these areas. It
finishing.
has been described to 60 Minutes as using a
All
boat
goods,
for
all
a
goods
day.
for you.
Is this about stopping?
Bye bye.
Is it about? Let me ask you though. Is it about stopping narcotics?